Hi everybody, I am working on journals made from my kits that I will have for sale soon, or maybe you've already seen this and they're for sale. And I wanted to make some prototypes. And I haven't sewn the signatures in, but I wanted to show where I was so far to kind of give you an idea of what I've done. So we got this altered book here, and what I've done so far is I've sewn on the edges of each of these lace trims because I love how that looks, you know, when it's sticking out. And then on the scrapbook papers that were white, I printed on the white side with collage. I'll have a link below or in this on my blog where my resources. And of course, this one you can see I glued the offcut and made it into a pocket. So I've started sewing. We got ledger paper, one of the damask bags. I cut the newspaper page in half, and then see this one just happened to be blank on the side. Composition paper, and then the purchase order receipt. I cut that down to fit. So that's one. And more lace and printed vintage by me. And then I reinforced because this music paper is very brittle. So I reinforced the edges with washi tape. So when I sew that in, it will, you know, hopefully stand the test of time. So it's all pretty simple. I've done stenciling so far. The only embellishing I've really done are the things that are too hard to do once you've sewn it in. I like to play it by ear, and I don't want this to be too much of a gator mouth. Matter of fact, I think I'm kind of on the path. See, I cut down the ledger here to it being a gator mouth. I don't know. We'll see. It's so hard to... This was one of the legal size papers. I love to do flip outs. It's so hard to know sometimes. I guess I haven't made enough journals yet to get a really accurate feel like some ladies. So more stenciling. And I'm trying to keep it pretty simple because I'm going to go through and add some more to these after I get it sewn in and get a feel for it, like pockets and tuck spots and belly bands and things like that, ephemera, you know. Here I folded over the edge of this one to make a tuck spot. And then I did some, I guess you call it digital printing from the Graphics Fairy, downloaded some images for free from her free site. Here's one of the ledger papers I cut down, and I purposely did it so you could see the cache, and this will be the center, and then some stenciling so you see it like that when the page is flat open. Oh, I'm so articulate today I can't even stand it. We got, I love this image, and I just felt like it kind of fit with the time period of these books. And then I cut one of the hankies down that's in the kit, and I actually put one corner in this journal and the other in this one, and I have it, the plan is to have it sticking past the edge as a little pocket. And more digital printing from the Graphics Fairy, some more sewing. This I haven't glued the side down, but I folded up the music. Oh yeah, the doily. Folded up the music page here to make a pocket. And then the newspaper. I'm thinking I'll do something on the side. I just don't know what yet. And then I put that one in the middle, so you kind of get the gist. Oh, and then the printing. This is from a book. I'll list the book if you have a CD drive for your computer. I have one that I hook up that's a peripheral. Am I saying that right? I don't know. So this is some of the vellum. And I'm not sure if these are going to stay in this order yet. So I have a lot of deciding to do. But as you can see, some sewing, regular rubber stamping with the Tim Holtz stamps, ledger, some of the scrapbook paper, and then I'm going to have this in the center. And then I will probably put like a tuck spot here or something. But I'll wait till I sew it in. There's one here where I folded over the edge. I just love this Tim Holtz paper. So more lace, which I sewed on, and I'm leaving the threads for now. More digital stamping, and just to be efficient, I did the same for each journal. Stenciling, you know, it's just easier to print 2 pages. And then I cut it down to fit in here. The pages on these particular journals, what seemed to work best was 7.5 tall by about 10 wide. But as you can see here, I purposely did some. I like them when they're different sizes. I just think it's more interesting, more eclectic, like here. And so some of them are smaller. Some more Tim Holtz stamps. I just love his stamps. Use the stamping platform. I love that thing. Here's the newspaper. And then the Vintage by Me printables on the white part there. I don't know. I'm just kind of kooky. I just don't coffee dye my pattern paper. I know I like coffee dye all the time, all kinds of things, but just not pattern paper. I guess there's just I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me. See, I folded this over and made a tuck spot. I don't know. I think it's because I like the color, like the way the pattern is, and I don't want to change it. So, and this is also from that, but I'll list them in my blog. One of the ledger sheets, the old vintage writing paper that you can never erase on. Remember that as a kid? That kind of newsprinty paper used to drive me crazy. It would tear with your eraser. And then some stenciling, using Tim Holtz stamps, or stencils, excuse me. And then just for fun, just a little bit sewing down here at the bottom for interest. And the other hanky. So I didn't use, I just shared it between the 2 kits, but so I have an extra hanky, and I still have half of it. So maybe I'll use it on a tag or something. Just lots of possibilities. I didn't even come close to using all the papers. Some of them I hope to use for making ephemera. I just cut the flower page in half. I'm thinking tags out of the other one or something. I've got some ideas. It'll be fun to play around with and make ephemera. So some stenciling. Nice thing about stenciling is it's so easy to journal right over there, but it adds some interest till you get there. And then the last printable. So now I am going to, I bought the Nik the Booksmith hollow back binding course on Teachable, and I have not done that yet, and so that is my plan for these. I'm gonna learn something new and give it a shot. I'll include a link for that in case you're curious. It's not a very expensive course. I think it's like $12 or something. So that is where I am so far. Just a little update, and thanks for watching. Bye.